Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to try to learn how to edit, so we'll let that be my intro or part of it. Hey, sorry, I just stepped outside and yeah, I have absolutely no makeup on. All I do is put on a moisturizer with sunscreen or something on my face, because I know as soon as I step out in this heat here, and it's only it says 88 in my car. Don't know how hot it really is. I haven't checked. It doesn't feel too bad in the shade. But yeah, I need some air. And y'all gonna hear this. I need some air up in here. Y'all see that box? That is, it's become my nemesis, as they say, because that box and Walmart. Hey, hello, welcome to Defining Deborah. I was trying to think of a name to call people who decide to come to my channel, and I was thinking about the Dapaneers. See, it's DAP, that's my initials. And then Nears, I was going with because everything that ends with a near sounded good to me, like millionaires. What was the other word I was thinking of? Oh, shoot. A millionaire. It was a really neat name, not fashionaires, fabulosaires. Exquisiteers. I don't know. I'll think of it hopefully as I go. But anyway, yeah, I was tossing that around. Not sure. Okay. So let's just get into this. Aren't you guys proud of me? This would be my third vlog in less than a week. I'm impressed with me. Okay, so we're still wearing the reds, trying to see. I do like them. Sometimes they look too big, or they not down on my nose enough. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so I am on my way to get my toes done. They're overdue. I'm going to turn you guys around because it's hard for me to try to look in the camera and talk to you. So, yeah, so I'm on my way to get my toes done. I've been doing them about every 2 weeks, but I get the gel polish, and really the polish still looks good. It's just that I like to get, for my feet to feel really, really smooth. So, in about 2 weeks, you need to go get the buffing redone. So I usually get the nail polish redone, but I don't think I'm going to get gel polish this time because I don't really do anything with my feet, and I'm wearing sandals the majority of the time when I do leave the house, or slides when I'm at home, so my toes aren't really covered up where the toenails are going to get damaged. So why should I pay the extra $15? And y'all know that I am trying to learn how to live within my means until I graduate. Debonair, that's what I was thinking of. We're debonair, we're millionaires. So, I'm working towards my wealth. I never say that I'm poor, and don't you speak that over yourself either. We are not poor. We are just waiting on the wealth to roll in on us, and while we wait, we are pursuing it, okay? So I have been told that I am a multi-millionaire, and I am still standing on that and having faith in God. So while I am pursuing my doctorate, I don't work full-time. I think I told you guys that, not sure. So I only work weekends, and not every weekend, a few weekends. And so I'm doing that so that I can stay up on my studies and have the freedom to be able to go and work on my dissertation and all that kind of stuff like that. So, in saying that, that means, hey, land, the grass needs to be cut down there. I'm having to be on a fixed income, and I just spent way too much money during COVID redecorating and just doing stuff that, just trying to keep busy. So now I'm trying to learn how to live within my means, and so I am so proud of me. I have not bought one piece of clothing. I'm trying to think. I think I bought some in May. I'm trying to think, did I buy anything in June? I might have bought one or two things in June, or either I had gotten some from Zulily and it didn't come back until June. So, yeah, but for July, not a piece of clothing, yay! Not a pair of shoes, yay! Not even earrings, yay! So, like some people like to buy shoes, purses, perfume, jewelry, or whatever. I just like shopping. So I'm really trying to get a true handle on me and the whole shopping thing. So I don't think I've purchased anything like that. Let me think. No lipstick, no makeup, no fingernail polish. None of the above. Oh my gosh, and we're in the 20-something day of, sorry y'all, this thing is squeaky. This is an older model Lexus, so it got some squeaks in it, just like me. But, yeah, you know what? I had not thought about it other than grocery shopping and paying on some stuff that I had already gotten that I'm finished paying for. I think my biggest purchase was this dang on computer that's on my back seat that I'm still fighting with them to take back because it never worked from day one. And I have gotten so frustrated that I have to take a day off behind this before I go back and start the fight over again. So I found a bigger box to put it in. So let's just see what they say tomorrow morning. So that was one reason why I didn't go back to get my toes done. I was like, all right, you don't really go anywhere unless you're going out of town or when you do have to work. So do you really need to get your feet done every 2 weeks? Because I usually get a manicure, but I am allergic to fingernail polish on my nails. If I get it on there, I have to take it off within 24 hours at least. Okay, they're doing work on the street yet again. Lovely. I know he's hot. So I have to take it off within 24 hours, at the latest 48. So it's not worth me paying them for all that. So, and you know, it's just time consuming for me to have to sit down and take it off, you know, after I get it on. So I just don't get anything on. I just have them, you know, do the cuticles, cut my nails down, that kind of thing. Okay, here we go. We're on our way. And you don't even want to look. He's so hot. So, oh, there's a, is that a female? I'm not sure. So yeah, so I don't get it done. So I'm just like, do I really need to go every 2 weeks? No, because I have cuticle remover at my house and my cuticles grow out. And I do use the wax on my nails to make my cuticles look nicer from this beeswax from Burt's Bees. I like that. It's really good. Shout out to Burt's Bees for their cuticle wax. It really does make your cuticles look nicer, and your nails, your nail bed, and all that. And let me say this, anything I shout out to, I don't get sponsored for diddly squat because I ain't got enough subscribers yet. So these are just things that I use that I like that you may want to try if you happen to be somewhere, because you can try one of those sample kits. A lot of times, like at the place that I'm no longer shopping at, the one that starts with the W, they have the sample kit, but you can find it in Walgreens or CVS or something. I'm sure Target has it. Anything like that, you can find the sample kit, and it has like foot cream, the cuticles, the hand lotion, trying to think, does it have the lip balm? I think the lip balm, it has several things in there. I think it's like about $9.99, and it's a good way to try some of their items, and they're all organic and natural, so that's one thing I like about them. But the cuticle thing really works, and you know, your cuticles can dry out and start looking crazy even right after you have a manicure, you know. So that's one thing that I get. I don't even buy the sample kit anymore. I just buy the items that I like now. And so that's one. And I like their lip gloss and the lip balm. I mean, everything else is okay. I don't really like the smell of the lotion. And the foot cream is okay, but not enough for me to want to buy it separately. So what was I talking about before I got on that whole tangent? Oh, going to get my toes done. So yeah, so I decided to cut back because I can go in there and spend $100. And see, where I live at, it doesn't cost as much as in the bigger cities and out west and up north and all that. I'm in the South. I mean, I'm in the capital, but it just doesn't cost as much. Now, there are some salons that you go to where they give you the champagne, and they're probably a little bit fancier, because I have a friend that goes to one over in Lexington, and I'm like, okay. But it seemed like she was getting her feet done, but it's like they were too close together for me. They were real jammed up close, and whereas where I go, there's a little bit of space. You're not sitting right up on the person next to you. But they do give you the champagne, and it was a little bit fancier, but it was much smaller. The place I go to is large, it's spacious. They don't have a whole lot of room for you to sit down. Like that place had a bigger sitting area. But hey, I don't want to sit and wait anyway. The people are really nice. I have one lady that I really like going to. There's a couple that do a really great job. And she does my eyebrows, which, oh my gosh, you know, for ladies over 50, you know, your hair starts thinning out, right? So where's the first place mine start? My freaking eyebrows. Now, when I was younger, I had eyebrows that looked like you need to cut them down with a hedge clipper. Now, I was just like, you couldn't find them, so I wasn't really doing anything. I'm not a big makeup person. I never have been, and so trying to draw on eyebrows, we don't even want to talk about that journey, because I bought the templates, I bought the different type of brow pens, and I have tried, and then I start sweating, and I end up wiping my eyebrows off. So one day when I had went to go get my pedicure, she was like, you want me to do your eyebrows? And I started laughing, because I'm like, I ain't got no eyebrows, and a little bit of hair I got up there, I do not want you waxing that off. She was like, no, let me show you. So I let her do them, and let's see. They're not looking too bad now, but when she does them, it looks like I have a whole lot of eyebrows. I was so surprised. So now I let her do them, and she does really good with the mani-pedi too. She's an older lady. She's been there for a long time. I was teasing her about why hadn't she retired. I think she says in 4 more years she's going to retire, but she's not sure. And her husband's prior military, so he is retired. Because I am right outside a military base, not too far. So we have a lot of retirees in the neighboring area in the community, and I am a veteran myself, so rah rah, hoo hoo, ahoo, and all the other stuff that they say. Shout out to the vets of all services. I am prior Air Force, so you know, I'm not even going to get into between the services, but I'm just going to say yes, I am part of the elite. So I have been real lazy. Now the guy that did the orange, I don't know if it was a polish or him. It looks like it could have used another coat, even though it didn't come off. It wasn't as, I guess, as the coverage wasn't as nice as it has been. So I'm not sure what I want today. I've been doing neons this summer so far. I started out with white, then I did yellow, green, orange. I don't think I've done a fuchsia, so I'm thinking I might, oh, I did red too. I think I might do a fuchsia today. Feeling a little pinkish. A little pinky. So, yeah, I think I might do that. Like I said, I'm going to take the computer back again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I actually have a time set up for me to get another facial, but it's supposed to be a facial that deals with high pigmentation and dark spots. I'm sure people have noticed that when I do my vlogs, I don't really use makeup. Sometimes I might have on a tinted moisturizer, but for the most part, it's just me. But I have a lot of hyperpigmentation in my skin that got messed up when I had went to Desert Storm. During the military time, the heat in Saudi Arabia was crazy. I mean, it is so hard to even explain. I remember when I got off the plane, and it was so funny because, see, this is how bougie I am. I thought we were going to land at an airport. Well, we did. King Fahd International, except for it had not been finished. And they had been building this airport for about 15 years when we got there in 90, I think it was 1990. So there was no terminal. So you get off the C-130, they open up the back end, and the first thing when you step out is this immense heat just slaps you in the face, and it is so hot that literally I could not breathe for a minute or a second. I could not believe how hot it was. And you know what? I'm just going to use that as a time for me to tell y'all a tale in the life of Defining Deborah. That's what we'll call them. But needless to say, it was extremely hot. So between the windstorms and the heat, my skin got stripped, because I now know why they cover up a lot, while you'll see them in some footage and stuff where you see everybody have their head. Now, of course, because they're Muslim, but they wrap up a lot because of the windstorms. That sand is so freaking hot, and the wind is blowing so hard that it literally can strip your skin. And so that's what happened to my face. My skin got really damaged over there. Matter of fact, when I first came back, I could not even wash it with regular water, because just to wash my face, it just hurt. So I had to do a lot of just pat cleaning, I guess you would call it. But what happened over time, it really, the part that was damaged, it has just gotten darker and darker as I've gotten older. So I have done retinol treatments. I have done very expensive dermabrasion. You know, I can't even pronounce it. I never can. Dermabrasion, something like that. Where they take the top layer off, and it'll look fine for a moment, but then I don't know what happens. I have tried so many treatments, and I probably have done some damage too. I'm gonna tell you what happened when I tried the turmeric. That we'll just leave that one alone. My own. We're not gonna talk about my home remedies that I have tried. So I found a lady that deals with African American skin. So I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this? I'm hoping that it's going to be better, because that's the one drawback about where I live. In the bigger cities, you have more estheticians and dermatologists and people like that who are people of color, so they know how to work with people of color skin. Because the thing is, if I get the wrong procedure, or they use the wrong chemicals or the wrong substance or whatever on my face, it can burn and damage my skin even more. Or, you know, it can give me keloids or something like that. So we don't want that. My skin is already three-toned as it is. I definitely don't want anything else going on. So I'm going to try her out. And then also, I did not know that you can get your underarms bleached. And you know what? Well, I guess it just goes with living. When I was younger, all of this stuff was not out. You didn't know. You know, you just washed up, you kept cleaning, you used deodorant. You know, nobody talked about the fact that it had the nickel, mercury, and all this other stuff, sulfates, and all this stuff that's in the products that we were using. So if you use it, it really darkens the skin up under your arms. And because of that, now that I'm older, I have a lot of discoloration under my arms, and I now use, you know, all organic deodorant and stuff. Oh, and let me tell you, I'm using Lumi, Hey, Lumi, shout out. But, yeah, shout out to them, but I don't get any sponsorship from them. Now, they could, because I do like them. But, yes, wonderful. Lasts long, all organic, love it. So, now, you know, my underarms are horrible. So, I am going tomorrow, when I get my facial, I am also going to be getting my underarm waxed and bleached. So we're going to see how that goes. Never had that done. We're going to see how this procedure goes. And yes, people, I am still wearing my mask. Sorry, y'all. And why am I doing that? Because we still got COVID out here. And this D strand, Delta strand, I'm not playing with that foolishness. People still dying and having issues. And I'm not going there with that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So, that's what I'm doing now. So, how you like me now? So, you know, you guys will watch me as I go on this journey of trying to be a better me. You know, I'm turning 59 in a couple of weeks. So, my face, my teeth, or my skin, my teeth, the weight. Trying to work on all that, you know, just so I can be healthier as I'm getting older. Okay, people, going in. I don't know if they let you tape in here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, what is going on with the hair? I don't understand how I can leave my house and it be looking halfway decent. Okay, so, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.